along I-49, just like in Fort Smith. That gloomy cloud cover is lingering across the entire region. We are just looking forward to it moving out for our weekend. Matt.
Yeah, we got some sunshine in Tulsa. If you look really closely in the distance there, you see there's a little bit of that orange hue way off towards that western sky in Springdale. We're not going to get the sun here, but they're finally starting to clear out across parts of green country. Overnight tonight, those clouds will slowly clear in northwest Arkansas and then throughout the river valley. But we picked up a little bit of rain today, especially in the river valley. Now, what's been interesting is you see this bright spot of yellow and red on the radar from Paris right over from Mount Magazine west to Blue Mountain and Boonville. What's been going on is as the radar beam is sensing those raindrops that are falling, it's actually seeing some big snowflakes that are wet on the outside. They're melting, so that's why they got water droplets on the outside of the snowflake. So the radar thinks it's one massive raindrop, but it's not. So some of the estimated rainfall totals are a little bit tricky with the radar this evening. However, going off your guys' reports that you have sent in, we've had a lot of reports about 1/10 of an inch or so, maybe even 2/10 of an inch where you have some of the darker greens. In the yellow area, as you go from Paris to Boonville, we have a couple reports of 0.3 inches of rain. So not nearly how much we picked up, compared to earlier this week, but a good soaking nonetheless. It's cloudy. It's kind of miserable out there right now in the river valley as those showers just hang on for dear life. The low pressure system that this thing is situated all upon is centered in Texarkana right now to our south. And it's just kind of paused for a second. The rain has nowhere else to go. And if you look, we've got some snow reporting as well, especially in some of the higher terrain of the Ouachitas. We've even had snow today on top of Kavanaugh Hill, a little bit on Mount Magazine, Sugarloaf, Poteau Mountain, but you got to go up. A lot of times you have to have at least be about 1,300 to 1,400 feet up in order to get some of that snowfall. So you've got to be really high up there. Remember Kavanaugh, famous at 1,999 feet. So that top is definitely going to be snow covered. And tomorrow morning, you're going to see that snow. Maybe you're in Poteau, looking at Kavanaugh, making sure it's still there. You'll see that white top. Should be beautiful. Northwest Arkansas this evening, we got temperatures above freezing until about 9-10 o'clock. Then we'll dip below freezing. A lot of clouds, but we're done with the precipitation. In the river valley, we've got the upper 30s right now, some low 40s, but we still have showers to go. It's not going to be until 9 or 10 o'clock until most of the rain really starts to move out. You're going to see that on Futurecast as well. Once that low kind of starts moving again, it takes the showers with it. So 11 o'clock tonight, most of us are drier, but we still have a lot of clouds. It won't be until tomorrow morning when those clouds start to really break up. 6, 7 o'clock, we may even still have some clouds over western Arkansas. That's what's also new. Everything's just been slowed down. It may not be more until lunchtime until we get those blue skies, and then we're going to have great weather for the rest of this weekend. So a few clouds to start, but they'll be slowly clearing out throughout the day on your Saturday. We'll start cool in those 20s and 30s, and we'll warm up to the 50s later in the day. Later this weekend, though, look at Sunday. We've got a chance for 60s as the south wind starts to come back in. That's some good news for your weekend after kind of a crazy week that we've had. We've had a lot of systems the past 3 weeks, and we've got another one coming up for Valentine's Day. But I tell you what, Erica, new data coming in on Valentine's Day. Most of the rain's going to fall in the morning and the early afternoon. If this holds, we may start to clear out the rain just in time as maybe folks are trying to head out for dinner. So most of the rain will be on Tuesday morning. We got another storm system later in the week on Thursday. That may even have a few rumbles of thunder. But we're trying to clear out the rain right before date night begins on Tuesday.
Or you just say, hey, we'll do date night a couple days early,
there
miss
you
the
go.
Valentine's Day rush, and have good weather.
I'll tell you what, that's the best idea. It's so packed.
I know.
I mean, you
go
probably already
Saturday,
have
Sunday's Super Bowl, right? Mondays.
You may even get a patio seat
there you
on
go.
Sunday.
Yeah.
All
right.
You might need the fire thing next to you.
Yeah, agreed. Well, still to come here on your 5 News at 5, the makers of Frozen know a good thing when they have it, and they're not letting it go. Details